you think that if there is a God, how do you think, like all these qualifiers, because you guys don't know.
Is this gonna come? Are we gonna get like what the end? Are you gonna tell us what the conclusion of the survey is or not?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay.
You know what I would
I'm
say?
gonna win this
I
one.
would say though
You're
that
gonna lose.
what
I'm
God
winning.
should judge us on is how it harms other people.
Okay.
And if it doesn't harm other people, if it doesn't harm humans, then it's not wrong. If it does harm people, then that's how I think you should
Okay,
judge
so
it.
you would say that, like, if you do the 1 to 5 scale, that it's the worst if it harms someone, but if it doesn't harm someone, it's not quite so bad.
Well, it depends on the kind of harm too, because there are some harms that can happen to somebody where you learn a lesson.
Okay, so if you were God, you would basically rate on whether it harms someone.
Yeah, because I think that, yeah. Because,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so
Have
if
a
you're
seat for a
good
second. You got a
person-
minute?
This is my last question. This is just kind of the point of it. If you're a good person, then compared to if there's a God and He's holy, how do you think that you compare to
I'm definitely better than him.
better than a holy, perfect God?
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, I've read about the God in the Bible, and I have not killed as many people as he's killed.
Have you read? You've read the Bible?
Yes,
Or you've read
yes.
it?
I was raised Christian, and I've read. I know it.
And you don't believe in God now, even though you were raised Christian?
Absolutely.
Why not?
All you got to do is read the Bible, and it doesn't take long before you realize he's a made-up God, just like the other gods that we've made up. Allah and Vishnu, and all those have the same kind of book, and they're all so. All you have to do is start reading and say, you know, the free paradise, and
Are you suggesting that he's
there's
made up?
giants, and there's talking animals, and it's so clearly
let me
fake.
ask you a question. What
Yeah.
if it's true that there really is
Giants and talking animals and stuff?
like a free paradise? Like you could be in heaven for free.
I thought we
Well, it's
were in
impossible.
heaven.
You
Why?
can't have a paradise while
Why?
other people are in hell. And if you think you can, like if you think that like if a loved one or even these people I just met, that they can go to hell and I can go to heaven and have a paradise, it's make-believe. There's no such thing as having a paradise while people you love or even people you don't love are burning and suffering for eternity.
Why not?
Well, I mean, you shouldn't even have to ask that. I mean,
Do you believe?
when something like that happens where people are like trapped on a plane and it crashed into the buildings, I couldn't sleep at night thinking if I focused on that thought of somebody actually sitting on a plane knowing that they were going to die, I couldn't sleep at night thinking about the horror that goes through someone's head. And you think that whatever, hell is an infinity times that or a million times that. Yeah, I absolutely could not have a heaven knowing that right around the corner or wherever there's another place where people are burning in hell forever. And some of them might be people I know or loved ones or my mom or my non-Christians who I know who I love.
I understand because
It's so clearly make-believe because
I mean,
it's
no, I understand what you're saying, and the reason I say that is because I do believe in Jesus, obviously, but like I also have family who believe in Christian, and so I understand that. For me, I respond differently to that than you respond.
well, and I think it's unhealthy to respond differently to that scenario. To think that you can have a paradise while people you care about burn is not a healthy thing to think. Like it's not like, and you can try and make yourself think that, but in doing so, you make yourself care less about the people who are near you.
If there was a God, do you believe that He loves you?
I have a strategy.
If it's for all, no, absolutely.
Killed that many people.
Obviously he does. I mean, if there is a God, the one in the Bible that you write about, he clearly doesn't love us.
Then I would say
He killed the whole planet. He killed everyone on the planet except for Noah.
Well, then I would say if you remember nothing about me, that I believe. No, honestly, I honestly believe that God loves you.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, it's a made-up fantasy that you have in your
so
head.
I'm just saying, if you remember anything from meeting me, that's what I want you to say. I really believe that God loves you.
It's no different than coming to me and tell me Barney loves you. Barney the purple dinosaur loves you. It has the same emotion effect
He's so
on me.
insipid.
It's almost kind of rude for him to say he loves me and put me in the situation where I'm going to burn in hell if I don't love him. It's kind of like it's more insulting.
It's stalkerish.
It would be better if he said I don't give a shit about you. I'd have more respect for him. But to claim that he loves me and is going to burn me in hell forever if I don't whatever,
Love him
believe
back.
him or love him
Say
back.
that God is the one who sent us to hell.
Who
Well,
does
yes.
that?
He's the one.
See, that's silly. Now you're being silly. You're saying that God has no power whether I go to
Well,
heaven
can
or
I
not.
ask you a question? Like another question?
Yeah, you ask me. I'm happy to sit here all day
No,
and
that's
talk
fine.
to you.
I want to know. Do you feel like you don't believe in God, or that you're?
Yeah, he's
ignorant of God?
completely imaginary. I absolutely do not believe he exists.
What about you? You don't know?
No, I really don't know at all.
What about
I don't.
No, I think it's, again, a nice thought, and it would be comforting to know that something can happen after this, because this kind of sucks. But, yeah, I don't really...
I think it's comforting to know, because I think that most of us don't feel like, there are times that we don't feel like we can make it on our own and things like that. So I mean, I think that people say that religion's a crutch. I would agree, you know, that it's something that you can depend on. That's what I believe. You know, I really believe that. I mean, I would say that I'm like a 26-year-old girl. It doesn't really matter what I say to you or to you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just a person, but I really do believe in God.
Well, it
and I
matters
believe
what
if
you say to
ask-
people.
I'm just saying that I believe if you ask God if He's real, that He will reveal Himself to you if it's true.
He doesn't.
But you
I
have
mean,
to-
it's one of those things where you can say that about anything. You can say that about any. I mean, a Muslim would say if you ask Allah to reveal Himself to you, He will. Or if you went
Don't
to
use the name of Allah in vain.
okay,
If you
I'll
believe-
take.
if you
Or if you went to India and said if you believe in Vishnu and open yourself up to his idea, and you know any kind of random thing you can say is
Okay, well,
whatever, but
that's that you're free to feel that, but I like to say, you know, because I don't really believe that it's not really about me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to promote myself at all. I'm just trying to say that I believe that everybody has the opportunity to ask God if He's real and everything.
I think the reason you need to stop believing in God, and that's why I kind of try and tell people to not believe, is because it makes you think poorly of people who are different than you, whether you want to or not. By looking at someone and seeing them and knowing that they're a religion that's not going to heaven, that's not a way that you can't help but think poorly about the person, whether it's you think they're lost or sick or whatever kind of pathetic kind of existence on planet Earth you grant them because of your beliefs. That's, I feel very strongly that the second you divide people in different religions, and there's no negotiation with a religion. With other things you can negotiate or you can whatever, but.
I understand what you're saying.
And that's why I hand out these things to people. I advise you take a couple and give them to
Can
your
I
friends.
trade you for one of my things?
Yeah, I probably have already gotten yours.
Let me see what.
Here you go. Oh, I haven't seen this one before.
What is your name? Your guys' names?
My name is Bob,
I'm Sarah.
and my website's on the back, normalbobsmith.com.
I feel like we're like doing the same thing.
And
except
I have been
opposite.
converting people to atheism for over 10 years now.
Well, I'm Sarah. It's nice to meet you. Are you?
It's nice to meet
Do
you.
you live here in the city? Or?
I live in Brooklyn.
Aruba. It's nice to meet you. What is your guys' name?
Ryan.
Ryan?
Here you go.
Andrea. Nice to meet you guys. Do you guys want any more information? I can send you an email. You don't have to.
I would like you if
Will
you.
God send me an email?
No, God does not email.
Are you guys interested in getting an email? If you don't have to.
No thanks, but
Would you guys like a lollipop for going through the survey?
I'll give it. Yeah, I'll give one to Henry.
Henry doesn't believe in God though.
Would you like one? Sure, thank you.
Is it okay if he doesn't?
By accepting this lollipop, it's not saying that I believe there's a God.
No, it's saying that you believe that you like sugar.
All right.
Oh, we do like sugar.
Would you like one also?
Well, I'll give it to Henry. Does Henry have to believe in God?
By the way, never trust anyone who gives you free candy.
They